Less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
First one falls for him.
A nightly triple-double threat, Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Harden hit. Them both.
You know, in the past... Several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
To the middle. Here's Trent. And again, Toronto, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Outside Harden. Offline with a three. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Harden with it. He played a great game against Indiana. Thibault, a screen on Van Vliet. Harden, the pass to Thibault. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Van Vliet against Harden. Van Vliet outside. Collins outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Harden, the pass to Harris. Harden drives in, and Harden with the slam.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Shoots from 12. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
For three, Maxey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Harris. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're really working the paint now.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Trent from long range. And he can't get that one. The 76ers go the other way with it. Now Harden. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Over Trent. And it's Maxey missing. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Looking to end the run. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Kachuas checked in for Siakam. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Pacers, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Checking out the 76ers, they haven't been impressive, and they have no one but themselves to blame. Hopefully, they can start to turn it around soon.
Now here's Milton. There's a screen. Inside, here's Melton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Raptors shooting has not been great early, just 27%. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. The shot won't fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again. It's easy to see what a strong on-the-ball defender Anthony Melton is. Tremendous instincts, quick hands, and a ton of energy.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
The steal numbers for Melton are always strong. Surprising how many blocks he gets, though, Smitty.
BA, his block rate is much better than other guys who stand 6'2". Combine that with his steals, and you can see why players dread having DeAnthony Melton guard them.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Milton. Shot from the low post is good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
VanVleet against Milton. And the basket by VanVleet.
To counter the size deficiency, VanVleet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
1:56 left in the first. To the inside. Achua with a steal. Here we go. VanVleet with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Pass to Niang. Fires the three. Left side Tucker. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Harrell.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Harrell up top. Trent against Melton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
VanVleet misses.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Niang. The three is up. Toronto grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. VanVleet against Tucker. VanVleet, the pass to Achua. On the wing, Porter. Achua with it. Checked by Tucker. Achua gets the bucket.
Easy look when the defender is isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
There's Young with the 3, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors U16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys... think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Outside Barnes. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
The Sixers leading. And here's Harden. Down low. And Embiid gets a double team. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Joel Embiid on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the three-pointer goes. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Harden finds Embiid. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Barnes, it's good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
He's always been confident. When Fred VanVleet started to get minutes, it all came together.
Thibault, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey against VanVleet. Embiid, a screen on VanVleet. Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. A shot from the high post. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Raptors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Barnes. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Here's Siakam. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
The Sixers trailing. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
For Toronto, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. From 9 feet, and scoring with the play inside is Barnes. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Maxey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Maxey against Van Vliet. Right side Barnes. Boucher on the screen. Porter the pass to Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, BA, I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Side crew. Show them some love, fans.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Siakam. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Porter. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Harris. That time on the assist from Maxey. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Maxey passes to Harris. And he drives in. And Harris throws it down.
Beautiful handles by Tobias Harris. A tough cover off the dribble.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Outside Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Boucher a screen on Maxey. Here's Van Vliet. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Thibault. Stolen by Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. Into the lane. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game. The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Van Vliet against Maxey. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Barnes. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Raptors have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Timeout called, the Raptors. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Van Vliet with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Trent's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Yep, count it. And now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. VanVleet outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
On the wing, Harden. Harrell the screen. No good that time. Achua with some nice D. Toronto shooting a nice 50% for the game. Porter the pass to Trent. And here's VanVleet, defended by Harden. VanVleet against Harden. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist from Boucher. And it's now just a 1-point 76ers lead. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Now Harden. 6 points for him. Melton outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Trent against Melton. Trent outside. Tipped away. From 11 feet away. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Harden. And the shot goes. Harden's gotten his third basket of the night.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
The shot that time not on target. It's been all about Tobias Harris for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
The stat that jumps out to me is their lousy three-point shooting. The perimeter is looking like a lost cause for them. Might want to switch it up.
Right, because even if they start hitting those shots, threes alone aren't going to solve their problems.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
I think John Collins will fold.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. John Collins out there with Barnes. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Got it.
Showing his touch. Barnes good from mid-range also.
VanVleet against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve. Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Drives to the hoop, and then Harden with the jam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Maxey finds Harden. And Harden gets the double team. It's stolen by Trent. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. To the inside. Trent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Trent's got 7 points in the game.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Harden against Van Vliet. Nice move. And Harden lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 5.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
4-3. The shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pass to Trent. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. 5th best, Joel Embiid.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Timeout called, the 76ers. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton is checked in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Maxey, here we go. And that one's good. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 16. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Collins with a screen on Milton. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Harris with the rebound.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Here's Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
Well, he's well on his way, Ali. Thanks. And Collins with the big block. Van Vliet against Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Takes the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Van Vliet. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
Trent against Maxey. Harris, a screen on Trent. To the middle. From 9 feet out, and it's Harris. That time on the assist from Maxey. Harris has got 12 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Siakam draws the double. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Collins. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz is checked in for Thibault. And it's Melton in for Maxey. And here are the Raptors now. A 12-point game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. Niang, he's checked in for Milton.
For the 76ers, George Niang.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Now here's Melton. He has 6. pass to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot, and the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Achua with a steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
James Harden.
Here's Barnes. 14 points for him. Can't hit that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Harden. Harrell, a screen on Porter. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Porter, the pass to Boucher, and it's good. 2 points. Boucher's got his first basket.
Don't be fooled by his slender frame. Boucher is more than capable of taking contact and finishing inside.
Harden against VanVleet. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Barnes, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Three-pointer, Harden gets the 3 to fall. Harden's got 15 points.
It's so effective and efficient on the offensive end. I mean, when Harden is not setting up the play, he's finishing.
And Toronto calls time here. Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. The 76ers also with a sub. Thybulle's checked in. Toronto shooting a disappointing 38%. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And here's Harden. 15 points in the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's VanVleet. Here's Achua. An easy 2 on the layup. Achua's got his third basket on the night right there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the basket by Harrell.
Continuing to polish his offensive skill set, Harrell's become a go-to scorer from this range.
43 seconds left in the third. Harden against VanVleet. Knocked loose. Thybulle with a steal. Harden, the pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
VanVleet double team. Boucher, he's open. And Tucker pulls it down.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
From deep, Melton. They get it back. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Raptors making a change here.
At the line for the 76ers, PJ Tucker. One shot.
So it's Toronto now, trailing by 19. Trent for three. The shot comes out. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sixers ahead, up 19. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Philadelphia shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Left side Maxey. Pass to Harris. Outside Milton. Left side Maxey. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
The Raptors shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Porter. Young with it. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Embiid. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Trent.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Milton against Van Vliet. Milton passes to Embiid. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Siakam with the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Van Vliet against Milton. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. And the shot goes in. Van Vliet's got 22.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Harris, a screen on Van Vliet. Milton passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
He has a great feel for making the right play. The timely roll off the screen. Tobias Harris.
Van Vliet against Milton. Trent right side. And it's all from three-point range.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
It's deflected.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
And the Raptors with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Young. And Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Porter Jr. Harden, he's checked in for the Sixers. Toronto calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Siakam for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Van Vliet against Harden. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And they're on the run. The 3 from Barnes. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Launches it. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And again, no good by Toronto. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Harden, the pass to Embiid from 7 feet. Misses off the left iron. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 43% in this one. Van Vliet outside. Back to Trent. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Here are your North Side crew.
Maxey against Trent.
It's always a party with your North Side crew.
Outside
Show
Maxey.
off, fans.
Fires, high post. Nice shot by Harden.
James Harden.
Harden's got 20.
The sweet lefty stroke of Harden on display. Such a pure jump shooter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there it is for him. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Harden. Down low, Embiid. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And Embiid drops them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Harden against Van Vliet. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball. Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Count it from distance.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Barnes against Thibault. Barnes, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Harden with it. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Maxey finds Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Young, he's checked in for John Collins. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Niang comes in for Thibault. Korkmaz is checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.143 left to play in the fourth. Young, the pass to Barnes to halt the run. And it's Niang with the rebound. Niang's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Embiid. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big wins more, but we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Here's Barnes. The rebound by Embiid.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Siakam outside. Driving inside. And Siakam with the jam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And he gets the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Can't connect. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everyone.